Why can't people just get along? Why does everybody have to fight? What is this? What's up guys, welcome back to a brand new vlog. So a little bit of an update since the last video that you saw where I was living in that cockroach infested house. I am no longer living there, thankfully. I did find a much better place to live. Honestly, even like past just the cockroaches, like this house is much better. It's cleaner, furniture is better, other than the friggin' mattress is a little bit uncomfortable, but we will fix that in due time. But yeah, this is my my new room. It's definitely a lot more spacious than the last one, so I'm very thankful for that. So I'm actually going to try and do a lot more vlogging. I know I used to do a lot of it before, but I got really caught up. I was constantly going back and forth between Ottawa and Toronto, and finally things have settled down a little bit, so I am actually able to film a little bit more of my daily life. If you guys are interested, then definitely follow along. Feel free to follow me on my social medias as well. The links are in the description down below. Other than that, I'm really hungry, so I'm going to actually head out and get something to eat, and I'm going to bring you guys with me. So pretty much since I've moved to Ottawa, I don't really know where anything is as of yet. I'm still kind of like learning. I know like more or less where all the stuff is in the general vicinity of where I'm living right now. So where I was living, the cockroach infested place, is not too far from where I'm actually living now. I'm actually really happy that I found the new place because I'm just a lot more comfortable there. Honestly, the last place, it was dirty, which is the reason why they were having the cockroach issue, right? Like whoever was living in this place before, honestly, they were just dirty people, and for some reason the owners, I don't understand how they do this, but like they even were using the place as an Airbnb, and it's like, how do you not go into your house and you know it's disgusting and dirty like that and still you rent it out as an Airbnb? Literally makes absolutely no sense to me. Nonetheless, I'm happy where I'm living now. I feel like I'm in a great position where the future is really bright, and I'm gonna be able to do a whole lot of like traveling and doing a lot of cool haunted abandoned places, and even just travel vlogs in general, which I'm really excited about because it's something that I've always wanted to do. I'm happy where I'm involved in YouTube, whether it's making my own videos, working with Mo, that I'll be able to do that and be able to create amazing content for you guys at the same time. So I'm really excited to do that. Otherwise, I'm really hungry. The place that I'm gonna go get some food to eat is literally right behind me. I think I've been eating at this place almost every single day, whether it's pizza or I get these crazy like meat and cheese pies called menahish here in Ottawa. Middle Eastern food, Lebanese food is very popular, and my buddy actually told me that I had to try it, and I did, and it's amazing. So I'm gonna go grab one now and show you guys exactly what it is. Hey guys, so I just grabbed my food. Now I was just gonna grab a meat and cheese menahish, which is like a meat and cheese pie basically, but I also had to grab a slice of pizza, so I'm actually gonna save the pizza for later, and we're just gonna do the pie for now. Sorry if it's a little noisy, there's a lot of cars driving by, you know, middle of the day things. Ever since the lockdown ended here in Canada, it's been a lot busier, a lot more traffic, but whatever. Yeah, so that is what it looks like. These things are honestly amazing. I'm so glad that I found this place, or was told about this place, whatever. I think Mo initially told me about it, and then my other friend Mo told me that I had to try one of these, and I'm damn glad I did. So good. Love it. I swear ever since I got to Ottawa, all I literally do is eat now. But yeah, I have a little bit of a story time of something that happened when I moved here, and also of a little bit of an explore that we did the other day. We actually found a dead dog at this abandoned farm. I can actually include that footage because I don't really want to put it on the main channel, just in case, you know, YouTube doesn't like it for whatever reason. So I'm just going to actually throw it up on this channel. But yeah, that was a crazy experience. I was not expecting to find anything like that. So unfortunately, it is starting to rain. I'm pretty sure Mo wanted to do some magnet fishing today, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But on the bright side, I have a wonderful slice of pizza that I still gotta eat. You know, for pizza that's not made by Italian dudes, it's pretty damn good, I have to say. Alright guys, so I do have a little bit of a story about my whole neighbor. I'll tell you that story in a few minutes. I'm just gonna run over and get some coffee first and tell you exactly what happened. I guess a bit of the story time now that I've got my coffee here. I'm actually happy because this coffee today was free. Woo! So Tim Hortons here in Canada gives you these Tim card or whatever. I don't even know if it's a Tim card. I think it's like a rewards card or whatever, but you scan it, and I think like every 10 coffees that you buy, the 10th one is free, or 11th one. I don't freaking know, but whatever. Cool. Free is free, right? Anyways, so story time about my old neighbor. So, literally the first night that I moved into the new house that I'm actually at now, basically I went there, I think it was like 12:30 or 1. I went to meet the lady. I had already seen the place like probably a week before because I was trying to get out of the cockroach infested apartment. So I went to go and see her during the day just to kind of sign the lease agreement, give her the money for first and last, and for like the 1 week extra. So I ended up sitting down with her, doing the lease agreement, paying her, all that stuff. And Mo and I were actually supposed to film that day. I don't remember exactly what it was that we filmed, but Mo was like, yeah, head on over so we can head out and do our thing. So I'm like, yeah, no problem. So I didn't get back to the new house until like probably 11:30 at night. I don't remember exactly what time it was. But yeah, I had gone inside, I brought a couple of my bags, I left the rest of my stuff in the car for the time being. So I went outside, I was sitting at the side of the house. Now I'm a smoker. I know it's a really bad habit. I do plan on stopping at some point soon, but nonetheless, that is not important right now. So I went out for a cigarette. I'm at the side of the house. There's like the steps that come out of the side door from our basement apartment, and there's an ashtray on those steps. So I assumed automatically, okay, this is the smoker section. This is where everybody apparently smokes in the house. Cool. So I'm sitting there at the side of the steps, puffing away, when all of a sudden, this fucking guy comes to the side of the house with this really bright ass flashlight, and he's like, hey! I'm like, whoa, what the hell? At first I thought it was the cops, but I'm like, what the hell did I do? I didn't even do anything. Like, I don't understand why the cops would just randomly show up on the side of my house. This dude starts walking up to me. He's like, hey man, why are you fucking smoking at the side of the house? Yeah, and there was a lot of swearing. So you know our exhaust vent for thing is right there at the side of the house there? And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry dude, like honestly I didn't know. I had literally been in this house for 2 minutes. Nobody instructed to me to not smoke at the side of the house, where I automatically assumed everybody in the house smokes. So anyways, I'm trying to defuse the situation. I'm like apologizing. I'm like, I'm sorry dude, like I didn't know. He's like, come with me, and he's like talking to me like he's my father or something, right? So we go towards like the front of the house, and he's like, this is our side of the property and that side is yours. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, I think I accidentally walked up your side of the driveway when I got here just because it was late. I'm tired, wasn't really paying attention. I apologize, like my bad, right? Like I didn't really think it was the worst possible thing I could have done. It's not like I walked up to your front door or anything, right? Which there's a reason why I said it like that, which you'll see in a little bit. So yeah, he keeps going on about the smoking at the side of the house, and he's like, I'm tired of you people coming in and out and blah 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 blah. I don't really want to say it, but what I think his problem is the fact that the other two guys that I live with are colored people, and the owners of the house are black. And it's really bad to say. People don't realize that racism actually does exist here in Canada too, and it's pretty disgusting. I absolutely do not stand for it. Anytime I hear anybody say anything stupid or racist or anything like that, I will always stand up for those, because I can't stand that shit. Like, it absolutely bothers me. Now, I don't know if the dude is actually racist or not, but he was talking like has this conflict going on with the owners of the house and the people that live there and stuff. And to me, it kind of felt like that's what it was boiling down to, because these people are nice people and they keep to themselves. Like, I don't understand what his problem is. Anyway, so we're at the front of the house, and he starts going, he points at my car, and he's like, is that your car? I'm like, yeah, why? He's like, you think the neighbors all want to hear your loud car, blah 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 blah. Now, my car, I'll admit, is actually pretty. The reason why is because I have, you know, no catalytic converters. The muffler is an aftermarket muffler. It's meant to sound loud because it's a performance vehicle. Anyways, I'll admit, I have a loud car. No problem. The thing is, when I pull into a neighborhood and it's late at night, I purposely tried to keep it as quiet as possible. So it's not like I was going crazy revving my car enough to actually disturb him. But for whatever reason, he was completely disturbed. So my car was actually parked like across the street from his driveway, but it was on the road. It's not like I was in front of his driveway or somehow, you know, blocking him at, I don't know. I don't know what his friggin' problem was. Anyways, he's like, move your fucking car. I'm like, why do I have to move my car? He's like, because I don't like it there. And honestly, for me, it was late. I was tired. I didn't feel like getting into a huge beef with this guy. So I'm like, you know what, dude? No problem. But he was getting like really aggressive. Like, almost up in my face. So I got into the car. I called Mo because he's probably the closest one that lives to me. I video called him. I said, stay on the friggin' phone in case this guy actually tries to do something. So that's what I did. I moved my car, and he's like leaned up against his $10 Hot Wheel Honda Civic over there that he thinks is this like badass vehicle with all these stupid looking lights on them, and he's even got mud flaps on them. Like, sorry dude, but a Honda Civic is not a rally car. There's no reason why you should have mud flaps on a Honda Civic. For those of you who have Honda Civics, do not put mud flaps on your car because you look like an idiot. Anyway, so that was that night. I parked my car, went back inside. He didn't bother me for the rest of the night. I did go up to his house. I was on my side of the property, obviously, and I looked up and I noticed that there was night vision cameras because you can see the infrared lights, so I can tell that he sees in the dark. Now, what was bothering me about that is he's got two cameras, and like one kind of faces his front of the house, but from like the side angle, and then one's on the side of the house, which is fine. The only problem is that where his light is actually positioned, I think I have a picture of it that I took like a night photo of it. You can actually see that his camera faces our side door. So it's like, why are you spying on us? Like, really dude? Like, adjust your camera so you're only facing the side of your house. Like, if he really wants to start a problem with me, I'm pretty sure I could go to the cops and say, hey, this dude is invading our privacy. His camera faces out our side windows and our side door. Like, that's pretty bad. Day goes by. Following night, I come outside and he is doing like an oil change or whatever on his car. So I kind of wanted to see what this dude's problem was, to see if he had calmed down, to kind of see if we can like resolve whatever issues might be. Mind you, I mean, I did make a mistake. I smoked at the side of the house. I accidentally walked on his property, but I owned up to it. I apologized, or at least I tried to apologize. So I started off the conversation. I'm like, hey man, do you mind if I have a conversation with you? And he comes up to me, he's like, what? And I'm like, dude, like, I'm sorry for what happened last night. Like, it was a mistake. He went off. I'm like literally trying to apologize. I'm like, I'm staying as calm as possible. And he's like, you know, you're stuck in the middle. You're caught in the crossfire. I'm like, what the hell does that even mean, right? So I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. Like, I made a mistake. I accidentally walked on your property. It won't happen again. Like, you know, it was an error, right? And I also didn't know that I couldn't smoke at the side of the house. And he just keeps going off, right? This guy, for some reason, just wants to start a fight. I actually have a video of exactly what happened. He got up in my face. I'm literally even telling him to back off. I'm like, dude, there's a pandemic right now. Like, don't get right up into my face with your moist speaking over here. Like, not cool, dude. But here's the video of that confrontation. I tried to stay as cool and collective as possible, but here is what happened.
Her basement to random people.
Yeah.
My beef is not with you.
No, I understand.
I have no problem with you.
Yeah, I understand.
You're caught in the crossfire.
Yeah.
You know what that means, right?
What?
You're caught in the crossfire.
That's a little.
People are fighting.
That's
You're in the middle.
That's a little unfair.
That's a little harsh. Okay, you see this? This is our house here.
Mm-hmm.
This is the path in between the house.
Sorry, but there's a pandemic. Don't.
This is your house here.
Okay.
Look, take a number. If you want to smoke,
Yep.
you come sit right here. There's some stuff.
Okay.
There's no reason why you shouldn't be allowed to smoke here.
Okay, no
You're
problem.
out of range of the cameras. It's safe.
That's not a problem.
If she gives you a problem, then
why are you on our
that's a
property
lawsuit.
right now? I don't understand why you're here right now.
Who said I was here? I
You're
was never
literally-
here.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah, no problem.
Like,
basically what you're seeing in that video, I was secretly recording him. It was dark, so it's kind of hard to see anything, but there was a point where I lifted my camera. When I do that and you can see his outline, he is literally standing right in front of our house. Like, he went up to the balcony where the front door of the house is. So why are you arguing with us to not go on your property, but you think it's okay in the middle of a pandemic to get up in my face and then go on our property right in front of our front door? Like, what the f is wrong with you, dude? Anyways, I'm just like, you know what, dude? This is really not worth my time. I literally just fucking walked away, whatever. And I was pretty pissed off about that, because it's like, dude, I had been living there for 2 minutes and you start a friggin' fight with me over something like, I didn't know. How am I supposed to know? And he's telling me like, oh, cause you're stuck in the middle. I'm like, stuck in the middle? Like, how is that fair to me? I literally just moved here. How am I supposed to know? What, am I magically supposed to know that there's some kind of conflict between you and the people who own the house that I live in? Oh man, what a disaster. The guy's a mess. Honest to God, the guy is just an absolute mess. mess. So after that, I came back out for a cigarette. I'm leaned up against my car, which is now directly in front of our house, and I start recording because I noticed he went to his car and he started walking towards me. So I started recording on my phone. He comes up to me, he's wearing like the big respirator mask for some reason, and he's trying to hand me a mask. I'm like, no dude, I'm good. I got lots. Thanks though. But yeah, anyways, I try to avoid the guy as much as possible. The other night, he was like out on his driveway. I didn't even see him. He like popped out from like the side of his car. I didn't realize he was there. So I'm like, hey man, how's it going? I hope you're having a good night. And he literally just grunted and just walked back into his house. I'm like, what did I do to you? Like, why can't people just get along? Why does everybody have to fight? I don't understand. Anyways, I'm pretty much out of spit from telling this story, that it just pisses me off. If anything else happens, I'll keep you guys updated. But otherwise, here is a video of the abandoned barns and farm that we went to where we found that dead dog. Honestly, that was kind of scary that we did find that. I was not expecting that. But as you guys might know, Mo and I have some pretty interesting luck when it comes to finding dead animals and bones and very weird objects, especially in abandoned places. Like literally last night I found a grenade. You'll see that in one of the future videos coming up soon. But otherwise, here's the rest of the video. I'll let you guys know. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If you're only subscribed to this channel, AngBonaTV, I do have another channel which I consider my main channel. It's called Exploring with Angelo. We go to abandoned places, haunted places, travel vlogs, strange, out of the ordinary locations, stuff like that. So definitely follow along there. Follow me on my social medias, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Love ya. Alright guys, so we've made it to this random abandoned farm. I think there used to be a house on the property, but I think it's gone. I think they demolished it. There's like a bunch of cool buildings. It's really creepy, to be honest. We could explore these buildings, see if there's anything cool inside. I don't exactly know, but it is very like eerie looking. There's tons of bugs everywhere.
Bro, I don't know why, but this reminds me of like a horror movie.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Hey look, there's a sign here for a lost dog.
Oh yeah?
Lost dog. Any, please contact. Property owner has given permission to enter the property for this purpose.
Okay. Thanks. So if anybody asks, we're here looking for a dog?
Yeah.
Holly, is that the dog's name?
We're here looking for a dog. Is that the name, Holly?
I think so. I think that's what I read. Whoa, look at this barn. The barn on this side is cool too.
Hey look, it's a horseshoe.
Oh wow, lucky you. Thanks.
Hit you in the head is better luck.
Damn. Too bad it didn't hit me in the head then. I don't know if this one's open.
I wear long sleeve today, not because I'm cold, but it's actually very hot, but because there's mosquitoes everywhere. I don't like that. What the hell is this? I wonder what this was used for.
I don't know. Could have been for like maybe when they bring the trucks in or something.
Yeah, possibly.
And to get underneath, I have no idea.
Look at this. No, some big paintings right here.
How do you open this door? Oh, okay, cool.
Push it.
I was trying to pull it.
I hear bees.
Yeah, I hear that
Lots
too.
of them. So this looked like it was maybe, I don't think it was a dairy farm. Most likely like sheep or some other type of livestock.
Yeah.
Smells like Angelo.
It's just my natural scent, you know?
Angelo's natural.
Smells like cattle.
I like places like this, man. Random things.
It's very eerily quiet. There's a second floor. Looks pretty bad up there. I don't even know how to get up there though. Yeah, this place is creepy. Wouldn't mind coming back here during the night. Oh, going the wrong way. Yeah, if any of you guys actually know what this place would have been used for, let me know down in the comments below.
Gym equipment. And a bench. This, you used to do legs. People would do legs with this.
Yeah, that's neat.
Whoa.
That's the second house in a row we found with,
Yeah, exactly, today. We're having a... I think it's a sign.
Yeah.
Telling us that we need to go to the gym or something. I don't know, maybe.
maybe. So I think I might add this into my previous vlog of my cockroach-infested house that I was living at. Good news, I found a new place to live, so I'm no longer there. The place was really bad. Like, we were trying our hardest to clean it up, and those bugs just kept on coming and coming, so I told my landlord, like, I'm just ready to move out. Like, screw this. So I just noticed this thing. I don't know what that is, but it's pretty cool looking. What is that? There's a lot of bees around this area, so I do gotta be careful. Pretty cool location though. Something interesting to look at. Okay, so off camera, there was some weird noises over there. Like, I know Mo is still inside the barn, so that wasn't him, but what was that? Is there like an animal moving around? I have no idea. I don't see anything. That was strange. I was hearing like some rustling in this area, as if somebody was like walking around.
Who it is, but this black truck literally just came, parked at the entrance, and then he seen us and he drove off, but then it sounded like he turned off his vehicle, so I'm not sure if someone's trying to sneak up on us. But we've got to be very, very careful.
It's gone now.
Oh, this one's cool. Hey, look at that, there's some things like that.
Ooh.
Yeah, destroyed.
Some random items left in here. Another horseshoe. What is that stuff? Nutrigel, food supplement for horses. Oh, they had horses in here.
I thought I heard somebody walking out outside just now.
Did you?
Yeah, look at this.
That's weird, because I thought I heard somebody in the bush, like when we were in the other building, but there was no one there.
Could have been whoever was in that truck. Very careful.
Yeah. That makes things a little bit tense. So this is the, it's where we were in here already. Yeah, we were in here already, so this is where they used to keep the horses then. Got one more cool looking building over here.
Well, this is the type of shit I'm always magnet fishing out of rivers.
It's good luck for you.
The entire box. You guys remember in yesterday's vlog, I literally fished out like 20 freaking nails.
What the heck?
In the same moment.
There's a battery, shovel. What the heck was this room used for? What the heck is this? Oh, it's like a little air canister or something. Maybe somebody was like doing airsoft or paintball or something in here.
This was a paint booth. They used to paint vehicles in here. I think.
What is this?
That's what. Wait, what is all this fur?
I don't know.
What the hell? What is that?
I just noticed that there was
look,
like
a dog.
boots and pants. What the hell?
Oh, there's. Hey, this is like animal skin. Oh my god.
That's
It's
creepy.
animal skin.
Yeah. What is this? Is part of it too. I don't know what it is, but
Ew. Looks like a dog.
yeah. It's got like a little tail at the end there, or yeah.
I don't know. This is some type of animal skin. It's rolled
is
up animal skin.
Weird.
Yeah, it's covered in. There's like bugs everywhere, dude.
Ugh, nasty.
That's disgusting. Holy shit, mosquitoes are coming through. Look at this, you guys.
Nothing really in here.
Yeah, I want to like really investigate this. Look, there's a pitchfork over here.
Oh